Judges generally don't like getting involved in discovery disputes. But what happens when a trial judge simply refuses to rule on important motions or objections, even as the dispute spirals out of control? That was the issue presented by Chudasama versus Mazda Motor Corporation. Bhupendra Chudasama collided with a utility pole while driving his Mazda minivan, injuring his wife. The Chudasamas sued Mazda, alleging 3 products liability claims and 1 fraud claim. The Chudasamas made broad and vague discovery requests, asking for almost every record that Mazda possessed. Mazda objected and asked the court to rule on its objections at least 25 times, but the court refused to rule. Mazda then moved to dismiss the Chudasamas' fraud claim. Without the fraud claim, the scope of discovery would have been much narrower. However, the court indicated that it wouldn't rule on Mazda's motion until after the completion of discovery. Mazda then sought a protective order because much of the requested information involved confidential business records. The district court adopted a modified protective order that the Chudasamas proposed, which allowed them to share the disclosed information only with similarly situated plaintiffs. Finally, Mazda began withholding discoverable information entirely. The Chudasamas filed a motion to compel discovery and grant attorney's fees. At the hearing, the court refused to rule on Mazda's various objections and motions, and warned the parties that if forced to rule, it would likely issue sanctions on somebody. After several subsequent hearings, the court finally ruled in favor of the Chudasamas, requiring Mazda to comply with their discovery requests in full. Although Mazda tried to comply, the Chudasamas again objected to the completeness of Mazda's production of documents and sought sanctions. The court granted the motion for sanctions, striking all of Mazda's pleadings, vacating the protective order, and entering a default judgment in favor of the Chudasamas. Mazda appealed to the 11th Circuit.